What do you call an Italian dish that's equal but more equal than other Italian dishes? Animal farm. Hi everyone, welcome to Polina's Pages. If you're new here, welcome. I'm absolutely blown away. There's 100 of you already and I've literally started this channel less than a month ago, which is incredible, so thank you. Today I will be telling you a little bit about my November TBR. Hopefully you've already seen my October wrap-up. I'll link it in the description box below. In November I want to read 15 books, a very ambitious goal considering the fact that I'm also participating in NaNoWriMo and in a huge virtual mock ICJ thing. There will be 3 non-fiction books, a couple of thrillers, classic, and the rest are super hyped up books here on BookTube and on Bookstagram, so I can film videos about them when I'm done. Okay, so the first 2 books are The Handmaid's Tale and The Testaments. I've already managed to read The Handmaid's Tale, and check out my video. It's part of my Read and Discuss With Me segment where I analyze and review popular books. I will link it in the description box below as well, or it should come up on the eye around here somewhere. I've already started reading The Testaments, but it's a bit slow. So I'm currently reading other things like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Will I do an Is It Worth the Hype video? Yes, so watch out for that. I will also be reading A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, basically about a school for the magically gifted, and I'm hoping it's going to be so much better than Harry Potter. I've also heard a lot of bad reviews from my friends, so there's that. I'm a little bit nervous about starting it, to be honest, because of the bad reviews, but also because of the hype it's been getting, but it sounds like my type of thing, so fingers crossed. 3 non-fiction books I will be reading are Fluently Forever, which talks about a revolutionary way of learning a language, so I'm excited for that. Brief History of Misogyny, which I think is pretty self-explanatory, the title, and I'm really liking it so far, even though it's a bit slow as well, and it's kind of hard for me to get into. Non-fiction books, I think they should lure me in to keep my attention there, because the subject is obviously interesting but the writing style can be a bit dry. And How to Be an Anti-Racist. I'm really looking forward to all of these. I've been really enjoying reading a mix of non-fiction and fiction. It's a nice combination to have, and it's non-fiction November as well, so honestly a huge coincidence. I didn't even know about non-fiction November until this comment, so thank you so much for that and for telling me about it. I will also be reading A Little Life and To the Lighthouse, and these are books that my friend viebibliophile recommended. I've linked her channel down below. She picked it for a discussion and also a read for a feminist book club that she is doing called Asking for It. I'm so glad that To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf is a book club pick, because after I've read A Room of One's Own, by the way, I also did a video on that, so link in the description box as well. I really liked Virginia Woolf, so I was hoping to read more books, and this is the perfect opportunity, so I'm excited for that. Little Life, I've been told, is extremely heavy in context. I have yet to start it, but I was actually thinking of starting it a couple of days from now. It's nice to have fellow readers supporting you, so you're not just reading difficult books by yourself. The book I'm very hesitant about is Kafka on the Shore. It's been recommended to me as the best Murakami. I've read Murakami once before. I've read Norwegian Wood, and sorry to be dramatic, but I would actually burn the book. I hated it. It was way too much hype over a story with characters that are too exaggerated to show how human they are, with a boring plot and time jumping that I hated. The descriptions were lovely, but not enough for me to give this book anything other than a generous 3 stars. Out of paper books, I'm very excited to tell you that I will be reading a grand total of 5 that I've borrowed from my friends. Just kidding, I will of course return these. But basically, there's 4 thrillers. Stephen King's Insomnia, Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl, Michelle Davis's Wrong Place, and Stephanie Marlin's My Little Eye. There's also another hyped up fantasy, that's right, Sorcery of Thorns, which I've only read 1 chapter of, and it was okay, but also meh. It sounds interesting, something that I would enjoy reading, but the beginning is a bit rushed, and I have a feeling that it's going to be one of those hyped up fantasies that fall a little flat. Okay, so I know I didn't explain what these books are about. If I started talking about books and their summaries and what their plot's about and why I think I'll like them, we would literally be here forever. So instead what I've done is I've linked the descriptions from Goodreads down below for each book, so you can just read it yourself, and if it sounds like something you like, then you can get the book as well. And please, if you've read any of these, let me know. So I'm going to make 5 5-star predictions. So my 5-star predictions are Addie LaRue, and it's kind of cheating because I've already started reading this book, but then you never know, maybe the end is going to be like bad. A Little Life, How to Be an Anti-Racist, To the Lighthouse. I keep saying To the Lighthouse. Stephen King's Insomnia. I think these are going to be the ones that are going to be 5 stars. At the end of November, I will of course be doing a wrap up with all the books, telling you my thoughts, make it very concise to not stretch this out longer than it should be. Thanks for watching. Let me know if any of these books mentioned here are books that you're planning to read or have read before, and I'll see you next week.